Hey there, my friends. Hope you're all doing well out there today. I'm coming to you today from a very dreary Friday here in South Alabama. And I just thought we would finish out the week talking about the plant based goodness of nuts and seeds. Too many people are afraid of nuts and seeds. Too many people avoid nuts and seeds. Too many people eat too many nuts and seeds. And the general reason why most people will always tend to stay away from them is the fat. And we need this fat. There's good essential fat in there. It just kind of all comes down to how much we are eating. It's not an all or nothing thing. So many people out there, especially in the world we live in today, it's because it's attention grabbing to be black or white, all or nothing, always or never. And there's usually some sweet spot that lies in between when you're coming to information about anything. So just always think about that when you're kind of processing information through your head. Now, don't get me wrong, people can definitely overdo on the nuts, and we'll get to that in just a minute, but I'm about getting a variety of nuts, keeping a variety of nuts around the house. I just thought I'd show you. I got almost everything here. I got walnuts, I got almonds, I got pumpkin seeds, I got sunflower seeds, I got hemp seeds, flax seeds, and chia seeds. I like to keep all these goodies around the house because they contain, and you know what too, that the reason I like to keep a variety is I like to use a variety of these things. Over the last few years, if you haven't noticed, I talk about getting more variety in everything. A little bit here, a little bit there, instead of just stocking up on one nut and making that your go-to. And like I say, I try to mix them around because they all have varying things, varying benefits that they contain. Because the nuts and seeds, they contain a variety of essential minerals. They're great for the essential minerals as well as a few vitamins as well. They're high in magnesium, zinc, iron, calcium. And one that I am not, that I've kind of been neglecting is Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are the main, are really your easiest way of getting selenium. You don't need to eat a lot of them. You can probably one a day or a few a week, several a week, and get your needs met for selenium. So that's going to be my mission for this weekend, is to get out and find myself some Brazil nuts. I've got a few over there, but I think they're stale. So as far as the portions go, I thought this might help a little bit. Now with the walnuts, I actually weighed these out. This is a serving of walnuts. I'll put them in my palm to give you a little bit better perspective. This is dropped one. This is a serving of walnuts. So when you're eating your nuts, especially if you're somebody that tends to go overboard or is afraid of nuts, because you've heard about people talking about just sitting down and eating nuts, and before long it's out of control. That's why I always recommend measuring out the portion you're going to eat, put the bag away, because it is very easy with nuts, if you have a taste for them, to get carried away. I know back when I first started eating a plant-based diet, I had a little bit more of a taste for nuts, and about maybe once a month I would kind of give myself a splurge night where I would eat a bag of almonds, or I would eat a bag of pistachios or something. But over the years I've just kind of lost that desire to just sit down and eat a whole lot of nuts. So I kind of eat them strategically for the reasons and for the health purposes that I want to gain from them. Now my seeds, I tend to use my seeds in my smoothies a lot more. And as far as the omega-3s go, I'm going to drop a link down below, because as I was kind of brushing up on the nuts this morning to see, that this has this has that, I came across a good article that just basically has a chart in there that it lists all the nuts, and it lists, like, say, like minerals, like things like magnesium, like zinc, like iron, and then it'll list the best suggestion of nuts for that. So that'll be down in the description below. Give that a look. But basically for omega-3, I go heavy on the flax seeds. In fact, I had 2 tablespoons of flax seeds in a smoothie this morning. The pumpkin seeds are very good as well for omega-3s. Plus, the pumpkin seeds are really good for zinc. So, like I say, all these things have their benefits. The chia seeds a little bit higher in calcium. The hemp seeds a little bit higher in protein. The sunflower seeds. I'm not sure exactly what they're the star of, but they have a lot. They have a lot of these nutrients in there as well. Even the nut butters. And I'll just talk real briefly about the nut butters. The nut butters are not an enemy either. It's just you want to, when you're eating the nut butters, decide how much you're going to eat and portion it out ahead of time and eat that amount. Don't sit down on the couch with a spoon and a tub of it and just start eating. And something else I recommend when I'm talking about it, now I normally eat almond butter if I'm buying butters, but I'll buy peanut butter as well. But I have two different places where I can get fresh. And when I say fresh, I mean out of the machine. There is just nuts in the machine. It's almost like soft serve ice cream. You just press a button, put your container under there, and it serves it up. Now, I'm not really into the store-bought stuff off the shelf because it tends to have a lot of other stuff in it. They tend to add oils to that. They tend to add a whole lot of things to that. So if you're having your nut butters, I would highly recommend, if possible, to find where you can get it like I'm talking about. Or there probably are some health stores and groceries out there that have some that are already, like packaged, that are not that bad. But do your reading on the labels. But don't avoid the nuts just because you think they're too high in fat. We need these varieties. We need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And once again, I'm not saying go crazy with this. I'm not saying eat several nuts several times a day. I'm just saying throw some nuts in there. Throw some walnuts in your salad. Use these flax seeds when you're making your smoothies. I almost always use some flax seeds at least once a day, especially if I'm making a smoothie. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you here again real soon. Peace.